Now, still sick, alright? But let me tell you, even if I'm still sick, of course I gotta record another episode of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful series of Danjo no Nako o Hiro wa Mashigate Imasu ka Memoria Freese episode 290, my boys, girls, and Memoria Freesians with a Z or an S. Now again, like I said, I'm sick. But we're gonna roll through the punches as usual. And like yesterday, I'm gonna make this episode 10 minutes or around that, like 10, 12, 15 minutes. And then I want to rest for the rest of the day. But what I am going to do today is I'm not going to do Belle's story, but instead I'm actually going to do some actual work and dive straight into this new event. So we're not doing the prequel thing, the prelude. We still have 40 days for that. But we will do this because this ends sooner. So why don't we do that? So Goddess Campanella. So I'm pretty sure what this was is this is a right. So I heard news that season 2 is coming out this summer for this show. And since earlier we got news about Belle and Hestia's backstory getting an anime adaptation, I'm assuming that's what season 2 is about, or it's a separate thing. I forgot what Goddess Campanella is, but I'm positive that it's prequels to the actual series, because it says "Hey World," which is basically what I can infer about that. Her descendants into Earth, because Earth is a world. And then my dear friend, right? Is that saying dear friend? Maybe Belle. The moral living, the living of life. So the center of the world. Aurario's blessing. The day of the beginning. Lady Instinct. Alright, yeah. So it's just basically her side of the story. So I like it. So we're gonna do just 3. Let's see how it goes. So why don't we just start doing this? And let me just say, hey world. I guess I was gonna make an Austin John Plays joke, but whatever. Yeah, obviously. Apparently and obviously. Yes. Grandpapa. Your grandpapa is very gone. It's sad. Oh, I don't know. Get your life adapted to an anime, and into a manga, and into a game. Is Hestia that shooting star? Dude, that'd be crazy. Dude, that'd be crazy if Hestia's that. Dude, that's crazy. If that's Hestia's star sort of thing, that'd be great. That'd be destiny. That'd be so rad. Please tell me that's Hestia. That gotta be Hestia. Alright, Goddess Campanella. GC. Yeah, okay, that's Hestia. Really? Of course. You love it.
近くに降りたはずなんだけど、あ、見えた。 指していけば。よーし、待ってろよ、オラリオ。
Alright.
オラリオまで送ってくれるなんて、下界の子供は本当に親切だな。
神様に失礼な真似はできませんから。ところで女神様、どうして下界に？
In the fields.
展開はひどく退屈でね。下界に行きたい神の順番待ちだったんだけど、ようやく僕の番が回ってきたのさ。アルカナムは使えないけど、楽ができない分、ドキドキとワクワクを期待してしまうんだよ。
神様は本当に水教な方々なんですね。あ、そろそろ到着しますよ。
Labyrinth City, huh?
では、女神様、どうかご無事で。
Just thinking about that.
ありがとう、商人くん。さあ、やってきたぜ、オラリオ。僕の下界生活の
Weird to see Hesty's hair like that, but it's fine.
さてと、まずはいい食事だけど。
And who's that?
に行くと言ってたし、ここにいると思うんだけど。
Besides Belle, because you don't even know him yet.
おいおい。
Loki!
そこにおるんはまさか。
No way, that's gotta be Loki. Yeah!
て、
Huh.
やっぱどちびか。最
Of course, that's gonna be the first person you meet.
ロキ、何を言ってるんだ。それはこっちのセリフさ。その田舎丸出しっぽい様子を見ると、下界に降りてきたばっかりってとこか。
Oof.
まさかドチビ、オラリオに今日構えるつもりやないやろうな。
Of course she is.
だったらなんだって言うんだ。身の程知らずの悪たるわ。自分みたいな引きこもりのぐうたら女神がうまくやっていけるところやないで、このオラリオ
Oh, shut
は。
up. Sounded like it's New York.
何を偉そうに。
The Big Apple. You'll never make it here.
ロキ、そちらの女神様は。ああ、レフィーや。こんな
Damn!
挨拶する必要ないね。
Even before the series starts, Loki is still a savage.
ロキ、まさかその子供たちは。ようやく気づきよったか、ドチビ。
Is Ace
みんな、うちの可愛いファ
was
ミリア
Ace with her still? I mean,
まさか
adorable child.
ロキのくせにそんな可愛い子供たちを。
I'm pretty sure that Ace is in Loki's group
ロキのところだ。
at,
ファミリアとして
before
大
the
したもの
series started, right?
無知は罪やな。
It should
う
be.
ちはダンジョン系、いわゆる冒険者を抱えるファミリアの中
Like
でも最高、
Ace,
トップファミリアやで。
right? I'm not getting this wrong. Yeah, get wrecked.
嘘をつけ。君みたいな下品な神のファミリアが最強とかありえないで。
Oh, too bad.
ほら、下品とはなんじゃ下品とは。
Oof.
お二人ともこんな大通りで喧嘩しないでください。
Yeah, well, get ready for a lot more of that in the
思
future.
い当たる節がたくさんあるだろう。その真っ平らな胸に手を当てて考えてみろ。
Oof.
ちーっと胸がでかいだけで調子に乗りよって。
Oof.
許さ
We're
れ
talking
ない
about this again.
全然たまりません。
Oh, don't worry, Lafia.
ここであったが億年目や。絶対泣かしたろ。
Sure, these people never age.
望むところだ。
No one ever ages in the show. That's great. Great times over here. Alright, so we can't use this new team yet. But I really want to, but we're not going to be able to do that just yet. But what we will do is we'll use the Christmas team, yeah. Because we don't use them enough. So yeah, I don't know how long the next few episodes will be, But I'm starting this event just because I don't want to waste any more time on starting it. And so far it seems pretty good, just a normal backstory sort of thing. And it's not too long, 26 levels, basically like if we were to break it all down, about 8 stories, 8 story levels or 9 story levels, something around that range, like 7 to 9, or 6 to 9. Or 5 to 9 jobs. Yeah, it's a solid small amount. And the great thing is that we can, again, like all the other events at this point, I can just defeat them like this, with normal, very hard, and hard and very hard. It'll be good to get backstory. I like it. I like stuff. And I still haven't finished. So now I have an actual goal. I still haven't finished the Bell storyline. And I want to do that before. So I want to finish the whole Bell storyline. So then I can watch the entirety of the first season of the anime by myself in English and Japanese. And then watch Orient of the Arrow, if I can. Or Arrow of the Orient, or Arrow of Orient, or Orient of Arrow, and then have all that done before summer of this year, where I watch the entire season, if it's possible, the entire second season in Japanese and English. So it's a lot of work, but I think I can do it. So let's go ahead. Use this team over here. We'll get through all the very hard stages real quick. Just to speedrun everything. Just to get it over with. And then tomorrow, as the days go on, because I want to finish this, because what's today? The 16th, so I'd say by the end of next week, so what is that? I don't know. Yeah, so by the end of this upcoming week, I want to have this done. So I'll probably do like 6 levels per episode or something. So then I can wrap up the Bell storyline. And then that also gives me time to do a lot of the side stories. Which I really want to do. I want to spend a lot of quality time with everything in this game. That includes the very small stories without voice acting. So that'll be fun and dandy and doondy. Okay, there you go. And now we do the very hard versions. Shouldn't take long. We're really just doing the same levels, just 2 more times. This should be 2 hits. All right. What else do I want to say? There is a lot of things that I'm. So here's the problem, right? So, of course, there's a lot of things that I want to be uploading on the channel that I want to be recording, because I probably have a significant, because I got a lot of games from a bundle that I bought in December, that gave me like 100 games or something, and I mentioned this a few times, I think, and I haven't played them all, haven't even installed them all, and I want to record them all, but the problem is is that I have a lot of other stuff to do on the side, and so I really can't do them yet. That includes, like, you know, series that I want to do, you know, Life is Strange 2, Life is Strange Before the Storm, of course, being more the longer series. I still want to finish Hollow Knight. I hear that there's going to be a new Hollow Knight called Silk Song. Haven't even watched the trailer because I don't even know what happens at the end of the first Hollow Knight. There's some DLCs for Hollow Knight, and I also want to play that on the channel. So obviously there's a whole lot of stuff to do. And so there's some other games that I have, like Lego Hobbit. I mean, that might not be relevant, but I really don't care. It's just something that I like to play on the channel. And then there's just like a lot of others. But it's gonna take a while to get all that stuff recorded. And I mean, I could do it like episode by episode, but I'd have to free up. I'd have to do that all in the summertime, or maybe even during spring break. Where I just record, I would say 2 episodes, pre-record 2 episodes a day of you know, Hollow Knight or The Hobbit or whatever, or Life is Strange. Like, I'd have to split up. If I was gonna play Life is Strange 2, I wouldn't do the whole 3 hours. I'd probably split it up, which I don't want to do. But you know, I don't have 3 hours and something minutes to free up in one afternoon just to play Life is Strange. And I mean, I could do it like at 1 in the morning, but then I would mess up my sleeping schedule so much that I'd go insane. Alright. Right, I do not want to do that. Okay. So let's check the result. We got some stuff. And I think that's where we ended off. I feel like this has been a good episode. I think we've done things. We've been places. Maybe next time we'll do Black Fist or something. But anyways, this is a little bit longer of an episode. Didn't really expect that. My ranting has gone on for way too long. Gonna go and take a nap. Maybe even have a snack. But until then, remember to come back for the next episode. Danjon onanako ohiru wa mashigate imasuka Memoria Freese. Episode, well, next episode 291. So yeah. Till then, arigatou gozaimasu for watching, and sayonara. Bye!